Yo guys, what is up? Matt here with Matt Fishing. First boat video of 2025. We are on the water. It is April 3rd, I do believe. Ice cold out, only gonna be like a high of 43. Water temp is sitting at 46.7 degrees right now. And we're just gonna have some fun, run the boat a little bit, make sure she's all good to go, make sure everything's running right. And we're just gonna try to catch some fish. We'll do some power fishing, flat-sided crankbaits, chatterbaits, stuff like that. Maybe try to catch some smallmouth. I know that's pretty good during this time of year when it's cold. Some maybe big pre-spawn smallies on some rocks. And if I have to, I'll try to slow down my presentation. But we're just gonna get right into it, guys. We're not gonna do anything fancy this year. I'm just gonna show you guys some fish catching videos, have some fun, go back to the old school way. Don't do any crazy editing or music. We're just gonna have some fun, and it feels nice to be out. Let's see what we can do. I'm excited. Alright guys, so we begin. The water's ultra clear. I'm gonna try fishing a chatterbait to start. But this is some very clear water. Throwing a little mini max. Alright. I'm gonna go to the flat-sided crank here. Alright. Go check another side of the lake here. Go check on some smallmouth at the check at the dam, see if the wind is crashing into the rocks down there. And if the wind is crashing into the rocks down at the dam, I'm going to try throwing the square bill still, or the flat-sided. Alright, I like how this wind is crashing in this bank here. I like that, I like that. Fish on. First fish on the boat this season. Oh, he threw it. See, now as I come back here in this little hole, kind of blocks me out from the wind. I just wanted to see if anything could be back here. But I really like the look of that that windy rocky bank, and it looks so good. But I only had one bite down that whole stretch. Maybe I'll throw the jerkbait in there maybe, or something. Kind of the first dock I've seen in here too. Let me throw this new little wobblehead minnow. Sinks pretty well, so there's one. There we go. Nice fish. Nice one to start the day. Nice. There we go, guys. Boom, baby. Heck yeah. Nice. First fish of the day. Look at that roof of the mouth. Oh yeah. Right there. On that new 6 cents bait right there. Oh baby. There we go. Let's get a weight. 2.62. Nice 2.5 pounder. There we go, guys. First one of the day. Switched up the technique there. Get him back. There's one. There we go. I think we got a smallmouth. Yeah, we do. Nice smallie, dude. Nice smallmouth, man. Come here, buddy. Yes, sir. Let's go, dude. Oh, yeah. Nice fish, dude. Yes, sir. Little minnow. Look at that thing. That's what we're looking for. That's kind of why I came down here in the first place. We just got to switch it up, man. Still using kind of a moving bait, but it's on the bottom. A little soft plastic. Had to slow her down a little bit here. Almost another 2.5 pounder. 2.39. Just shy. Just shy. Yeah, beautiful fish. Fat. Pre-spawn, you know. Smallmouth right there. Get her back. See you later, big girl. Kind of just popping this along the bottom here. It's getting a nice wobble side to side, real wobbly. I'm kind of just shaking it along as I'm going along the bottom. And these fish are just scooping it right up. I want to rip the jerkbait too. Let me rip the jerkbait around. Fish on the jerkbait, guys. Making my way back to the Windy Dam. Kind of drifting my way down. Nice fish. That's a nice one. Absolutely choked it. That's a really nice fish. Oh man, yeah. That's a big one. Holy cow, he choked it. Boom, baby. Oh my god, what a giant. Absolute giant. Oh yeah. Windy side of the lake. Knew it'd be good. Just had to figure out what to throw. Bottom contact bait was doing well. Drifting my way back down. Throwing their jerk bait. Maybe my 10th cast. Caught. Oh baby. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Look at this toad. Oh my god, yes. 4 pounds. 4.11, guys. 4.11. First 4 pounder of 2025, dude. And my first time out on the boat. Look at that thing. Woo! That's a giant. Absolute giant, dude. Little jump. We'll see you later. Yes. Let me boat back up a little bit here, because this wind's kind of blowing me pretty good. Yes. Oh my god, that was sick. Feel like we might have found a little pattern here. Using that deep dive app, able to pinpoint right where the windy banks are going to be. Gives you an hourly and daily feed. It's really helpful, actually. There's a fish. Yep. Little smallmouth. Just a little bit of switches, guys. Had to figure out what they wanted. There we go. Not a bad little fish. Livingston Lewis jerk. There we go. Not a bad fish. Pound fish. See you later, buddy. Literally watching some like 2-pound smallmouth come all the way up to the boat. I can't get him to commit. Throw the ball head with that shaker minnow. There's one. There we go. Yes, sir. Smallmouth, baby. There we go. Another nice small jaws. Probably another solid 2-pounder. Roof the mouth. Absolutely perfect. Just got to keep playing around, trying to pick up some of these fish. They're a little bit tricky. Had a few followers on the jerk bait. They weren't really taking it. I had a few. And then we just picked one off that shaker minnow. Get him back. And I had a bite on the underspin. Threw that around a little bit. They weren't really going for it. Switched up to a little ball head, a little heavier in this wind. Do a little bit more bottom contact. This thing's wobbling around down there. There's a fish. There we go. Mr. Largy. Not a bad one. There we go. Scooping it right up, man. Nice. Healthy fish right there. Get it back. There's one. Oh, he threw it. That was a nice one. Yeah, guys, let's run. We're gonna do a different area. Switch it up here. Oh, I got a walleye. Big walleye, guys, on the jerkbait. There was a couple of them down there. I had to follow this guy all the way up and try to eat it out of his mouth. First walleye of the year as well. And it's a nice one. If I can land him, he's barely hooked. About 21 inches, guys. Nice 21-inch eye, dude. All right, Mr. Eye. We'll see you later. There's another smallie. Shortly after that jerk bait, or that not jerk bait, that walleye. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Another beast. Beast fish, roof the mouth. Let's get a weight. Looks like to be around 2.5 pounder probably. Oh, just shy, 2.38. Not a bad little fish, man. Not bad at all. Football. Big old football smallie. This was our main species coming out here today. Get her back. This was our main target species today. So I ran the boat around for like 45 minutes to an hour, just cruising around, checking the live well pumps and all that stuff, making sure everything's great, and then decided to do some fishing. I hit 2 different spots before I hit that windy point. I just wanted to see if any fish were super up shallow yet, if anything really moved in. Water was ultra clear, so I was throwing like a red chatterbait and flat-sided crank and stuff like that up shallow for a little while, but it did seem like nothing was really happening, so used the deep dive app to see where the windy banks were. Saved me time on the water, and I hit the first spot that I saw that was getting the most wind. Was throwing a couple different baits, nothing was working. Had to find out what these fish were going to eat, and we found a nice little pattern between 2 different baits, being the jerk bait and this little bottom hopping shaker minnow here, little wobble minnow. And it seems like the underspin could get bit too, but I'm having a lot of success just with the jerkbait in this, so that's what we're rocking, guys. That's a fish. Oh, he popped it. Thought I was snagged, actually. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's little video. I forgot to film an outro as I was leaving. Just fished for a few hours. Got out there around, I want to say I got out there like 9 in the morning, maybe a little earlier. Drove the boat around for about like an hour, just checking stuff out, making sure everything ran well. And then we did some fishing. Checked the water clarity, it was super clear. Checked just a few shallower spots just to see if any big fish have moved in early. Didn't really check any of the coves. I know fishing coves can really be rewarding in the springtime as well, but today I really didn't fish those. Next trip out I may scoot back in there, see if there's any big old early females that are moved up in there. But had a lot of success today. I'm not going to show all my catches, but found great success. Fished some nice windy sides of the lake. Had a ton of fun. Took me a little bit to figure out what these fish were biting on and what they were going to eat, but once we found out a couple different techniques, we hammered them, guys. So hey, first trip out on the boat for 2025. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Drop those comments, smash those likes, hit the sub button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.